from one sequence. Anyway, that's yours, Janice, and thank you for coming. Okay, let's move right along. Jasmine, communication with C next month. Jasmine, have you started your blood thing or whatever it was you were doing, your work, your study? So will there be communication in August with C for Jasmine? Will there be? I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you've been all right. Okay, communication with C for Jasmine. No worries, Janice. I hope that helped. It does look very good. Like if you're wanting some sort of money, some sort of payout, it's all looking really good. And if someone's having a baby, it looks like cesarean, baby girl. All right. Communication with C. Will there be communication for Jasmine? Fives are communicating. Both the fives are black, which means no. But then this is some sort of news coming in that I need to look at the next card. You're going to like it. This is to do with work. So the fives in your reading are to do with work, study, and being very, very successful. I do feel like there's some sort of communication going on with somebody, whether it's with C. I don't think so. You're getting admiration and love from somebody. I don't know who, but this is big time love coming in from somebody, Jasmine. But will you be having communication during August with C? You've got 50-50 chance of that. But I do feel like if any conversation happened, it's not kind of the conversation you want to have. If this was a red 2, sorry, it is a 2. If that was a red 2, I'd have to say that would have been talking about a relationship or being on board with each other, the same sort of emotions. But it's a black 2 at this stage, which means it's not finished, but it's not happening, if you know what I mean. You're wanting this conversation. You're wanting a deep, loving, let's talk about a future. Let's talk about getting together. Why don't you come to my house, or I'll come to your house, or something like that. You're wanting this, but at the moment it's displaying that. So I do feel like even if you try to reach out, try to communicate with this person, I just feel like he's on his own agenda at the moment as well. It's creating like this lack of commitment for you. It's sort of like where you're getting frustrated with it, or feeling frustration here. Now, if we looked at these as being tarots, this is like walking away from something, not wanting to do it, and then that's having a fight. That's a battle. And then that's choosing what's right for you, or him choosing what's right for him. But you do have some sort of success down the track, because I wanted to know what this surprise was all about, because you've got a joker sitting here where you go, oh my God. It's oh my God, not in a nice way here. But then we got, oh my God, I'm glad this happened. So that can be you signing documents, you passing a test. It can be an engagement ring. It can be an invitation to go to an engagement or something like that as well. But you asked, would there be communication? I'd have to say, looking at this, not really. I'm not really feeling it. Yeah, we got the 8 of Cups, walking away from drama. I think that this C person you're asking about, I think that this person you're asking about maybe worries about, like, whatever the conversations used to be like, he doesn't want to get bogged down with that again, you know. But this is usually like 8 of Hearts, and that would be a gathering of people. I do feel like during the month of August, the thing you will be doing is gathering with other people, and somebody, I feel, in that group somebody in that group really, really likes you, but you're not looking at that because you're wanting this other person. Now, the person that I feel like might be coming your way might be born in May. So I think May is Taurus energy, if I'm right. Or is it Aries? I think the end of May goes into June, which is Gemini. Yeah, Taurus energy. So I do feel that if it's anything, it could be a Taurus. And now, if C is Taurus, maybe there is a conversation. Just be prepared for a battle. We've got a lot of stress or a lot of hard work on your shoulders here. I feel this is all to do with paperwork, study, learning, whatever. And this is some sort of fun time that you have here. Someone likes you, Jasmine. I don't think it's this person that you're asking about. I think somebody else coming into the picture, because this could be a new beginning, a new start for you, something that's going to really open up the doorway. But the Ten of Wands, you're stressing yourself out and worrying yourself about something, and there's nothing much you can do about it at this stage. I'd love to have seen red fives, and I'd say, yes, there's a lovely conversation coming up. Twin Lioness has made a donation. Thank you. Thank you, Twin Lioness. Okay, so we'll get onto that one in a minute. But yeah, I'd love to tell you that it's yes. If there is any other communication, I feel like it's coming from him to somebody, or from you to go to him, from you to somebody, then they tell him, like that sort of thing. I think there's an in-betweener. The communication might be his brother or someone says, oh, he said blah, 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 or he's going to da, da, da. So I don't think it's direct communication. If you did have communication, I fear that it would not go too well. It's not like a big explosion and angry. I just don't feel like you'll get what you want out of it at this stage. But I do see success as far as you're working hard, and then there's some sort of success here. Maybe a job offer or something like that for the future. And if you did want to move, wanted to go somewhere, it's going to be delayed because of those black fives. So that's what we've got for you at the moment for you. Bianca, you donated as well. What the hell's going on here? Let me shut this. Yep, Bianca's donated, and oh, where'd that other one go? It told me that she, Twin Lioness, donated, and now it's disappeared. I do know she donated because it took me straight to it, and now it's saying it's not there. Okay, why is it not there? It's disappeared. I'm going to do Bianca first, simply because Twin Lioness, it was there and it's gone. Like, it's almost like you paid it and then you reversed it. I know you, I trust you. I know you paid, but anyway, I'll do Bianca's first. Let me just. This happened the other day where someone paid and then it showed it paid and then it wasn't paid. Even in my messages, there's no message coming in about payment. Twin Lioness, what happened to the payment? Let me. Oh my God, someone paid me at 1:11 in the middle of the night, 11 minutes past 1 in the morning. Someone paid me $3. I don't know why. It's disappeared. Your name's not here, Twin Lioness. Twin Lioness, I'm going to do, just go, you go check it, but it's almost like you, because it said there was a payment, and then when I go into my PayPal, it's not there. When I go into the email, it's not there. The only one I'm seeing is this $3 in the middle of the morning, which ended up being $2.50, and Bianca's payment. All I can see is Bianca's at this stage. I'll shut PayPal, because last time I had to shut PayPal. Reopen PayPal. But that's weird because the balance of it is higher than the donation. So that must mean there is another donation sitting there, but it's not showing me the donation. No. See, everything was 0. Anyway, oh no, that's showing higher because that's Australian dollars. That was paid in US dollars. That's why it's higher. Anyway, I'm going to do Bianca's Twin Lioness. Please go and check what's going on with that. So that donation I seen, I didn't look at the name. That must have been Bianca's payment that I seen, because she's basically must have done it at the same time. Anyway, I'm going to do Bianca's first. Okay, so what was Bianca's reading? Yeah, the other list is closed at the moment. The free list is closed while I do the donation readings. You can jump the list. You've liked. I need you to subscribe, Cheryl. Everybody has to subscribe. I'm not too fussed on. I just say like and subscribe, but please subscribe to the channel for a free reading. If you wanted to donate $6 and up, you'll get a free. You'll get a donation reading, and you jump the list. But the list at the moment, just until I get these two done, is just temporarily closed. You paid $8. There it is. As soon as I opened it, that time it went click and it come in. And you know what it did? The other one that was showing all the time, yours come in first. So I don't know what happened there. It was like it was there and then it disappeared. Okay. All right. So Twin Lioness, you were first. Okay. Bianca's posted a question. Let's do Bianca. What time frame will I be relocating to Kentucky? Which attorney should I hire, Chris Ewan or Larry Birch? Okay, so that's your two separate questions because you did a double donation there. Okay, so what time frame relocating to Kentucky? And now I'm getting a message that Bianca just paid. Weird. Okay. What time frame will it be relocating to Kentucky? So we'll do 1, 2. Two or 5. So that's either 2 months or 5 months. So yeah, you got between 2 to 5 months. It's almost like you start to make the plans within 2 months and a delay happens, and then you have to do blah, 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 blah. And then by 5 months, it's all happening. So yeah, you've got double 2s, double 5, or you've actually got triple 5s. So I'd have to say that there's some sort of delay, and then 5 is the answer. There's something to do with paperwork. Something's not right with paperwork that has to be sorted out. And then you've got the proper documents. This is you moving on the end. This is profitable. It works out. You got a 5 and a 10, and then you got the document here, like showing me like it's all systems go over here. This is telling me delays and what's going on. So 2 months time, and then we got double 10s. So that's October. So possibly in 2 months time, which would be what? August, September, October. So I think that there is delays or something, because you got 2 and then you got 5s and then you got double 10s. So you got doubles everywhere. I was hoping for one set of doubles, which would give us a positive sort of answer as to a time frame. It could be 2 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks. 10 weeks would be just over 2 months. So it might be something like that. But you do have a lot of paperwork, a lot of things. It's like loose ends that are going to be sorted out before you move on to do whatever it is you want to do. So let's just get some more clarification on this about the movement for you, Bianca. And then we'll look at that separate question you've got there. Okay. You should see what I'm seeing here on the wall compared to what it looks like on there. It's really colourful and it's really, really nice. When I look on there, it's kind of blurry and pale. It's really, really pale, but it doesn't actually look like that. It looks, the whole roof's covered in it. It's amazing. And then I've got a huge mirror over there, and it just looks like I'm looking at the dots and looking at it here. It's really colourful. And I've got everything shut to try and make it as dark as possible in here, and it's really bright in the daytime. Bianca and this move to Kentucky. You're going to have a new solid friendship with somebody. You got the double aces here, where you're going to be in a year's time after you've moved and all of that. You're going to be very well adjusted, settled down, and money's going to be very good within a year's time. I do see there may be a time of rest is needed. I'm wondering if that's what the delay is. I'm wondering if this represents some sort of sickness and medication and stuff like that, and that's what the delay is. Maybe not for you, maybe for around a male, Bianca, that they get sick, or there's some sort of stress or something like that, because we do show this. It's a need to withdraw and relax. But you're going to have this beautiful new friendship when you get there. Now, your cards normally mean something about a pregnancy and a baby boy. So there's some sort of baby boy on the horizon, either for you or someone that you're close to. So that's what we're getting around the move. What I'll do next is just give you a couple of cards on the move. A couple of cards on the move for Bianca. Yeah, you got the ace again. This is the diamond ring and key to success. This move is successful. It's going to be brilliant. So you've got another 8 here. You've got another 8. You've got this, because you had that 8 of clubs, which can be a sickness or medicines that don't work or something. And then you've got an 8 of diamonds, which is something that does work, something that's good. It's also like working for the money, building the money up for the move as well, so that you might only have $50 and you need $80, you know what I mean? So it's sort of like a little bit more time, a little bit more preparation. But yeah, you've got like this engagement ring sitting here. Now, the engagement ring can mean a lot of things. It can mean that you're going to take on a new job, a new engagement, and it's going to be successful, but you've got the key to success. So this move is going to be the best thing you ever did. Also, you're going to feel free as well. You're freeing yourself from something with this move. Might be from people, from a situation, from the current job. So anyway, that's that question. Now, the second question was... what was the second question? Yeah, what I'm doing with the free list, guys, is hang around. When I do donation readings, the free list stops and I do the donation readings. When I come back to the free list, when I read one and that's finished, then when I'm reading the next one, if you're waiting in line, you come onto the list, okay? But I will be going offline. I don't want to be online too long today. If you decide to do a donation, you will jump the list and you'll get a more detailed reading. So, Bianca, what was that second question? Oh, which attorney? Okay, so we're going to put 4 cards here for Chris and 4 cards here for Larry. Which attorney should you hire? Which attorney should Bianca hire? Which attorney should Bianca hire? No worries, Janice. Yes, the free readings are full of information, but the paid ones are even full of more information and more detailed, sort of specific to what you're wanting. The list isn't open at the moment, Anju, but it will be. Maybe. It just depends. I don't know how long I'll stay online. I'll see how I go. I'm feeling all right again at the moment. I was feeling a bit off before. I wasn't going to stay online. I'll just see when my clock goes off how I feel. Yesterday I didn't get out for a walk and I really, really needed to get out and have a walk. I was kind of hoping that somebody would ask me about a walk, but it didn't happen. Anyway, here we go. Which attorney for Bianca? I was just checking my phone for messages and things. Which attorney for Bianca? Whoa. The cards are saying stop. That's a good one. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to take them for me. This is responsibility, love, happiness. Yeah, I'm going to take them for me. Looks like I'm going to have a good weekend for once. Yay! In lockdown. Whoa, might play naked twister with my husband. Oh, here we go. Nah, I'd seriously doubt it. I think we'd both fall over with 2 old Crocs, would break our back. Okay, that's more love and affection flipping over there. Which attorney should Bianca hire? Good luck, Chris. Good luck, Larry. Okay, you know the deal, Bianca. We did this yesterday. Now, when you do a paid reading or a donation reading, this is what you can do. If you're trying to decide between this college or that college, or this guy or that guy, or working at this place or that place, I can put cards on either side, and then whatever I'm getting the better feel from, that's where you should go, in my opinion. But this is just supposed to be for entertainment, guys, so don't base your life choices on this. Even though I have been having so many people telling me that my stuff is happening and coming true. All right, so here we go. Which one, Chris or Larry, for Bianca to hire? You have... Okay, now that is court and that is passionate and love and that, but we do have this sort of good and bad surprises going on here. I'm not liking this too much, but what have we got over here? Wow. Let's see what the tarots have to say. I can't get an answer out of that. This one looks like, Larry looks like the price might be more affordable or something. It's almost like if he says that he's going to charge you $400, let's say, it doesn't matter if he does 3 hours work, 6 hours work, 8 hours work, he would stick to the plan. That it doesn't matter if it ended up getting delayed or whatever, that he would stay at that 400 or 4,000 or whatever it is. It's sort of like that. Over here, this is sort of like going to court about something really bad, and then or some sort of violence or whatever. This is like a lot of stress, a lot of anger, but this is the courtroom. And then your surprise card is like, this is the surprise of the past, nasty surprises or something hidden. And then you're extremely happy with the outcome. So over here, this is showing me a happy outcome. Over here, it's showing me more to do with the price of things. Now, let's see what else we get. You got the stealing and lying and movement, forced changes going on around a marriage or a commitment over here. These cards are not looking too good for Chris. Hanging around, waiting. So this one's all about waiting and hanging around and karma. What have we got at the bottom for these ones? Working hard for the money. The end over here, end result. I'm not getting an answer on these two. I'm going to try again. I can't get a direct answer to say this one or that one because they both look as bad as each other. I don't really like lawyers. Oh, God. I don't really like lawyers. I know somebody was talking about something about a lawyer, that if you have an argument with a lawyer and then they say, I didn't, it's true, or it's a lie, or whatever, they're trained and they learn from the best liars in the world. So, yeah. So let me just try something else here about the lawyers. We'll just do this again. 3 cards, please. What I'm going to do now is yes or no. So if we get all black cards, it's no to that person. If we get all red cards, it's yes to that person. Okay, so we got Chris or Larry. Instead of trying to decipher what the cards are meaning about these lawyers, Chris or Larry. So yes or no to Chris first. Yes or no. Yes or no to Larry. Yes or no to Larry. That was a big fat ass no just then that flipped over. Yes or no to Larry. That's a yes. That's a yes. Oh my God. It doesn't matter which one you choose. It doesn't matter which one you choose. This one you always get, like you got 10 of hearts last time, now you got ace of hearts. I'm feeling like you will be more settled, more agreeable. It'll be a better feeling with Chris. Maybe he's coming from a point of view where he understands you on a emotional kind of level. Whereas when I look at this one, it's all about the money. And then we got truth and lies sitting here. We got this is a lie, this is true. So there's sort of some sort of deception over on this side. And then we got a huge payout kind of thing sitting over there. So if we do that the same way, we've got yes on both of them at this stage. This is more of a yes because the Queen of Spades can be law and truth and that. So she is a positive yes, whereas this is a negative no. So this is sort of yes and no. This is yes. So I'm thinking Chris. Let's just get some tarots on Chris again. So it's about children. It's not about money. It's about children. It's about visitation. Oh, that's why this is the emotional thing. And you said your daughter, that would be the female, the daughter. So this would be yes, Chris. Chris would be the one. I think this one would be all for the man, for the father. So I think that might be that they're more for the man and they're looking at the money side of it instead of the emotional side of it. This person's working with the emotional side of your well-being and everything with your daughter. Yeah, emotions, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups, that's the daughter. This is all red cards, and when I do yes and no, they're red cards, they're yes. That's a definite yes added to this journey. Over here, when I look at this guy, broken heart, 10 of Cups, and High Priestess. What's your gut telling you? My gut's telling me this guy, yeah, you'd still get a good deal, a 50-50 kind of thing, all of that, but he's focusing on who's got to pay money or whatever. Whereas over here, this guy's focusing on what's going to hurt, what do you need to walk away from, what does somebody need to let go of. And then we got, this has got to be better than that. And then we got the two queens, which could be mother and daughter, or we've got two women discussing things. This one I feel is the yes. So I'm going to go with Chris on that question there. Now I'll just give you some other cards just to add to your reading. And Twin Lioness, we got your question there. What is Jesse's heart space mind after seeing you yesterday? Oh, okay. So you've had an interlude. We'll just get you a couple of message cards just to finish this off, Bianca, and thank you for the donation again today. Now, people that are doing donations on a regular basis, please consider contacting me via my email and booking me in for like a half-hour reading or a 45-minute reading where we can look at all these different things you want to look at, all different people's names, and sort of like we can focus on one area and do a proper bulk reading that would last you quite some time. I mean, I'm quite happy to keep taking these mini donations and that for some questions, but yeah, please consider contacting me about a booked paid 30-minute, 45-minute or hour-long reading with me. If you get a lot of information in 5 minutes out of me, imagine what you'd get in 30 minutes. So, okay, let's just give you where's the message cards? Here, Bianca, just to finish your reading. Bianca, messages for you. And good luck with all of that with your daughter. It looks like you're going to be very, very happy with the outcome, especially around this Chris person. You've got enchantment and fun. You need to, when you're with your daughter or whatever, you need to make sure you're doing everything that makes her smile, makes you smile, makes your heart content. Also, you have get your head out of the maze, and you've got two cards about direction. This is the compass, finding what's right for you, and this is feeling lost in a maze. So you've got two cards about the direction you're going in. So this would be where you're lost. This is where you finally found your direction. So yeah, my answer is Chris, that you need to go with Chris. Anyway, thank you. And let's have a look at Twin Lioness. What is Jesse's heart space and mind after yesterday? Okay, hopefully it's nice. Can we get the free list up and running again? Post the free list, please. And whoever's next on the list, can you please get their question ready? Because this won't take very long. This is just a one question reading. And can you please look at the time that your reading is? Bianca, take note that I don't know when your double reading started. I think I talked for about 10 minutes or more. So go back to 35 minutes and see if that's where I started your reading. I forgot to look at the time. And save this video so that you can come back and have a look at that. And everybody, please make sure while you're waiting, if you do want to, if you're on the bottom of the free list, go and have a look at my yes and no reading. Go and have a look at the star sign for the week ahead. I do have to get offline today and go and edit a star sign reading so it's ready to go online on Friday or Saturday, ready for next week. But go and have a look at the latest star sign reading, the yes and no reading, and you can even have a look at a yes and no from 6 months ago because it's timeless. So anyway, here we go. Oh, the free list is huge. The list is closed, please. So Ashley, okay, so Ashley's got her question all ready to go. Brooklyn, you're here. Sahu. Just everybody that's on the list, please confirm you're still here. So what's Jesse's feelings towards Kimberly? What's Jesse's feelings towards Kimberly after yesterday? What's going on? So we're going to look at you, him, and the situation. Kimberly, Jesse, what's the possible situation here? Oh, you're feeling pretty funky here. You weren't too sure. You were a bit hesitant here. This is sort of where you're second guessing. Oh, I'm not too sure. There may be some sort of past issue around you or him. Then we've got this friendship thing, but you're thinking it's a bit more than that. And then we got the love bubble card there. It's sort of like, ooh, this feels good. Then when we look at Jesse, oh, he sees that you're a little bit too much up in your head sometimes about things, maybe a little bit too serious, but he does have the love, passion type thing. I don't know if you've been with Jesse before and this is sort of like a reunion with each other or this is something new. To me, on your side, it looks like something new, a new beginning. To Jesse, it looks like reconciliation with each other. I don't like that he's got a black 5 and a red 5, but I think in this circumstance, it means there was stuff he wanted to say, but he didn't say it, possibly because he was hesitant that he would say something wrong or not say it in the right way. The outcome with the two of you, whoa, that's pretty black. Is there something going down around his family, his mother or his sister? There's some sort of interference here. I don't think it's another person. I don't think it's an ex or another girl or another guy or there's something, it's not sickness. It's almost like anger and frustration around a parent, or maybe his parents are getting divorced, or maybe they got divorced. There's some sort of bickering and shit going on there, but this is you two in happiness. This is you two having meetings together and whatever. And maybe that's sitting on your side because you've got double sixes here. You've got sixes, which is the parenting card, or a parent interfering, or a parent doesn't like this, or they want you to do something else, or they want you to focus on something else. So I feel like there's some sort of interference coming up. But it's almost like he's scared, but he wants. He's scared, but he wants. So he's in two minds about everything. I'm just surprised that come out. It was looking really good here and okay here, and then that over there for possible future. It may be that you're supposed to hook up with each other and then something's not right. Now, I don't know how old you are or he is, but that can be a sexual card and not ready as far as the whole sex thing goes, or it could be that he wants it, you don't want it, you want it, he doesn't want it, or something like that. Something about not ready as far as sexual sort of stuff goes. I don't know if in the past you had someone betray you, or he did, or both of you did. Just be prepared for someone either from the background, from the past, causing a ruckus, or a family member causing a ruckus. He doesn't express his feelings, I can see that. This is where he's got the love heart in the middle, inside, and he thinks all this stuff. And maybe that thinking card is him. You've got about the single energy here, where you've been single, you've been doing your own thing. You've also been working hard on your career path, your money. You do have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is is this going to be a short-term, brief, romantic type thing, or is this going to grow? So when you get the Page of Cups, you're sort of questioning where it's going to go. He's got the Eight of Cups walking away from emotions in the past. It can be someone that you just said shuts down with emotion. They don't really show too much. But there may be something to do with Taurus energy or May, something to do with May around him. He's got this Four of Cups thing. Now, a lot of people think that the Four of Cups in tarot, it can be someone that's getting bored with something, somebody that's thinking they want something better. To me, it's Four of Hearts, and Four of Hearts is feeling happy and contented when he's at home, and the Eight of Cups is Eight of Hearts, which is let's go out again. Let's go out with groups of people. It's almost like you want to have one-on-one time with him, but he's going to be more comfortable when one of his mates is there or one of your friends are there, where it's more of a group type thing rather than one-on-one alone time. I think you want one-on-one alone time. He wants more of a, oh, let's all go out. Oh, my friends, they're all going to blah, blah, blah. Let's go there together with them. So it's sort of like where he wants groups at this time. Possible outcome. Hopefully it's better than what we've got there. You got the Hierophant and you got the Queen of Pentacles. That's usually the wife, the long-term commitment. Now, I'm wondering if this is family members causing shit, parents, brothers, sister, someone's causing some sort of crap here in the future. But, yeah, without the black cards, Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Diamonds, that's nice. It's a nice sort of thing. Again, it's showing me people in groups that you're going to maybe say, hey, let's join the gym together, or there's this group that meet every month and they go on canoe trips or they go hiking, or and it's almost like starting to find out what you've got in common and what doesn't match as well. Bottom of the deck for your reading is a lot more communication going on. Again, groups of people. I don't know if he's like a football player, a hockey player, a basketball player. It's almost like I'm feeling this team energy type thing. I'm also feeling like he doesn't want to be Suki Lala, you know, he wants to be the man in this situation. That's why he covers what he really feels with things. But I feel like he feels you're very thoughtful, like you think a lot. Sometimes maybe you overthink something. He likes the way you talk. He just doesn't talk enough at this point. So that's what we've got there. How much time have I got? 23 minutes. Have I got a message? No, I haven't. How do you not feel disappointment in someone? How do you just get around that? I don't know. Okay, so Jesse and you, let's get some messages here. You got the soulmate twin flame card. If it works, it's going to really, really work. Okay, but you do have something that needs to be done. This can be burdens as well. I don't know if there's family burdens going on, family stress going on for him, for you, school, work, whatever. There's some sort of outside negative kind of thing, and I feel that that needs to be put to rest. I do feel with the double fives, it may be you or him that lost somebody, a male energy, somebody that's died or whatever, maybe 5 years ago, 5 months ago. And you've got the ancestors card coming out and the cross and the double fives. So there is definitely a spirit energy around the two of you as well. It might be something that he wants to talk about, but he doesn't want to talk about as well, because I'm getting this talk, don't talk. We'll just get you a message from here. What does Kimberly need to hear? Oh, two came out. You make him happy, but you also need to take time out from something. So I feel like there's two weird situations going on there. I think there's this new beginning, but there's also this need to break free of it. Overthinking. Yeah, it's looking okay, but I do think there's other outside interference at this time for this to go. You're waiting for this thing to grow. Is this going to be something? Isn't it going to be something? Is it just a friendship? There is the sexual thing there, like maybe you're not ready, he's not ready, or talks of that, or wanting to talk about that. Fives can represent sex. I always used to say that fives were sex, and they came out the sexual energy there. So maybe he was feeling like a bit more than he was letting on. But at this point, he's sort of being careful. All right, so getting back to our free star signs. Ashley, what zodiac sign will I marry in the future? Okay, and after Ashley, Brooklyn, get ready. I hope that helped you anyway, Kimberly, and thank you for the donation. You crossed that bridge long ago. It could be something wrong, though. It could be something where it doesn't feel right or it's the wrong time. It's almost like a kiss and make up thing. I'm feeling that for you to kiss and make up, you want a lot of talking. You want a lot of talking about your future and whatever. And he's just thinking, let's just get into bed and fix it that way, you know. Some males think like that. They think, oh, I'll just make love to her and that'll sort the problem out, you know. But yeah, anyway, what star sign possibly would you be with in the future? For, was it Ashley? Is it Ashley I'm looking at right now? Ashley. What star sign will Ashley be with? Well, I don't normally work with star signs. I've only been doing them since I've been online, reading them psychically with a star sign. So we'll have a look. Now, I do say that clubs are not like wands. I say that clubs are actually earth signs and diamonds are fire signs. In the tarot, clubs are wands are fire signs and pentacles are earth signs, which I don't get. I don't understand that. But anyway, I suppose earthly matters, money and buying and things. It's earthly, isn't it? Anyway, so here we go. What star sign will Ashley be with in the future? We've got you sitting right here, very attracted, and you've got the soulmate card. Now, that would be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe not. What I can tell you is this person would probably be an electrician, a plumber, a cook, a builder, someone who's family orientated. There is children sitting there in the future as well. This person's going to make your heart overflow with love. A description of this person of what they might look like: they could have light brown hair, blonde hair, red hair, blue eyes, green eyes. They're very family orientated. They may be someone that needs to grow up a little bit. There might be this childlike thing around them. Sometimes when I get that kind of energy, it could mean that they've actually got a child already. But we've also got double sixes. Double sixes can represent Gemini and June. So it's either a water sign or it's a Gemini or June. Okay, so what else do we get for you, Ashley? Oh, there's some sort of karmic thing going on here about someone that was cheated on in the past. Be very, very careful with people that want you to do something for them to get back at somebody else. I think this is a totally different message coming through here at the moment, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune. When this person comes into your life, it's going to be bang, it's meant to happen, you're in the right place, the right time, everything's just sort of going the right way. But I'm wondering whether this person has just got out of something where someone cheated on them, or that you're feeling like that someone betrayed you in the past and you're wanting something totally different now. There are some sort of forced changes that you'll have to undergo for this thing to work. But it is showing it's way off at the moment. It might be 6 months away before you even meet this person. This could even mean 6 years before you're with this person. It could be June next year. It could be June 2 years away. There's some ups and downs before you get there, but you do meet your soulmate and your twin flame. You do meet it down the track. You do meet him down the track. I feel like you're going to be very desirable to him and he's going to be very desirable to you. So, and it may be through work and money for some reason. It may be where you're moving house or he's moving house or he's just coming to that area to live. and he works with you, or you meet him through a work colleague. But yeah, you asked about the star sign, water sign, or Gemini. That's what I'm getting as far as star sign goes. Could be completely wrong. That's why I gave you the description of what he would look like. Forget about the star sign. That could be a Leo or something with red hair and blue eyes. Okay. Anyway, Ashley, thank you for waiting around. That is your reading. Okay, so Brooklyn, general for August. Okay, Brooklyn. Sahu, are you still here? And Yuki, are you still here? And Lena. Everybody that's on that list, please let us know that you're still here. Destiny, look at the text. What are we looking at? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were talking like something I needed to know as well. Okay, so we're looking at Brooklyn, just a general reading for Brooklyn. Was it Brooklyn? Oh, God. Oh, dear. Brooklyn general reading. And then who was after that? Sahu. Sahu, get ready. What is your general mini reading for? What are we looking at for you? Wow. I keep asking you this, Brooklyn. Who's pregnant? We've got baby girls here. We've got pregnancy. We've got pregnancy issues. We've got the hospital. I'm just rubbing my neck. It's hurting at the moment. Someone's heartbroken. Someone in spirit around you that died of heart attack as well in hospital, or they didn't make it to hospital maybe. We've got female energy and male energy around you. But general reading for like what's coming, gatherings of females, getting together with the females, possibly doing some sort of celebration, baby shower. I feel like there's something within your work or your career path that is a bit disheartening. It's like you may have worked really hard at a particular subject, and then when you get your results, you're thinking, well, this doesn't match the effort I put in here. But I'm looking at something that's more on a personal level. The reason I'm saying about teaching or working or learning, you've got double fours here. That's usually meaning teacher, meaning going to school or learning and being very well adjusted when you go home. This is feeling very contented at the end of the day. But then you've got an upside down heart, and I simply feel like it's a female coming through that possibly had a heart attack when she died, or she had died of a broken heart, like she was so depressed or whatever. But you do have this female loving energy around you. You have a soulmate sitting right beside you. Now, it doesn't have to be like boyfriend, girlfriend kind of soulmate. It could be a best friend, female soulmate right beside you, going on a same journey with you, and it's going to feel very well adjusted. Do be prepared about something to do with either a school, a hospital. It might even be a job opportunity. I'm not seeing any money apart from this four of diamonds sitting over here. Now, whenever I see double fours, it can mean something going on in the background. But when I see double fours and they are red, it means don't go overboard with extravagant spending. So I don't know if we got that for you the other day. If you suddenly have $200 in your hand, don't go race out and spend every dollar, because you might need it for something else. Also, if someone tells you something about another person or a situation, don't believe everything at this time and go overboard with it. Because I'm feeling this overboard, like building it up to be bigger than it is. Brooklyn, we've also got, yes, a new friendship. There is a new female friend coming into the picture, but there's also a male. Walk away from conflict. Now, I do have to say that there's also an energy in spirit, something to do with car incident, because we got the law and car incident. But yeah, you're walking away from conflict now, or walking away from stress, just going, I'm not going to put energies into that anymore. I don't want to be affected by that. A new friendship, a new job, new beginning, creativity. You got a lot of energy here. That means you got double red freeze, which is nice. One of each, or two blacks can mean cheating or deceit. You've got two red ones here. I feel there's new friendships, new things that you're going to really, really suit. Also, if you do have a car or you're waiting on a car, it's delayed or there's problems around a car at this time, but then it gets sorted out. Okay, Brooklyn, we'll just get you a message card because you're a moderator, and we'll get you a message card from here. Planting the seed for your future. Now, this can be a relationship growing, a friendship growing, expanding your circle of people that you know. And it's also like if you're getting $20, put $5 in the bank. If you're getting $100, put $20 in the bank. It's sort of like saving and building. So you've got that going on. And you need to go tell someone the truth. When I seen that 5 of spades, that can be where you know something, but you don't want to tell the person. Anyway, I have a donation reading. Thank you, Brooklyn. I hope that's helped. And thank you for all your help that you do here in the room when I'm on live. So what are we moving on to? Chris donated. Let me just check my phone. Oh, it's Christina. Okay, I thought it was a different person. Chris has donated $7 or $6, whatever. What does the next 3 months look like? Okay, Chris, so what we'll do is August, September, October. Okay, we'll do it that way. Let's see what's coming out in each month. So that's another way we can do things, guys, if you wanted to pay for a reading. Now, if you did have... whose reading's going on, Anjali? We've had a donation from Chris. The green hearts mean donation. So I'm doing a paid reading now, and then the free list is closed at the moment, and then I'll come back to the free list. Up next on the free list was who? I think it was Sohu. Is it Sahu? You can ask a question, but you'll have to wait and go on the list. I do think I probably will be staying online. I'll just cancel that and I'll put it up for another. I'll put it up for another hour. I just want to check the weather because I did want to go out for a walk today. My husband's not playing very nice with me where I want to walk and he doesn't. Yes, it's still as a bone out there. So I do, when I finish, I think I would get out the house and go for a drive and go for a walk out somewhere. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be on for an hour, maybe another 40 minutes. All right, so we're looking at Chris, what's going on in the next 3 months. What's going on for Chris in the next 3 months? So we're going to look at August, September, October. August, September, October for Christina. Christine or Christina. Anyway. August, September, October. And I'd rather do these ones for you. August, September. Yes, Sahu. Is Sahu still here? Sahu, Yuki, Lena, Anjali, Tewu, Destiny. And then we've had 2 more people come in, just me and somebody else that asked. Probably will get you done just me. So just hang around just me. This is a paid reading. So if you did want to jump the list and get a reading, I say Sahu. Okay, Sahu, please post your question, get ready. And then after you is Lena, who's posted the question already, which is being removed. Lena, just wait till Sahu posts the question. All I need people that are on the list to please say, I'm here. And yeah, put a red heart. Put a red heart and show that you're still here so that my moderators know who's next, and then they will get the question posted. I can see it, Joanna, up there. Okay, so Chris. Oh, and Chris, look at the time, 1 hour, 9 minutes. So save this reading so you can come back to it in August and go, oh, what did she say about September, October? Okay, so here we go. Whoa. You're dealing with a lot of bloody stress here during August. Sorry, Chris. It looks like a work-related matter. This can be endings. This can be sudden, sharp pain. there's almost like a big thing going on around where you work. It's like there's a lot of gossip, a lot of chatter. There's a lot of this is right, this is wrong. It's almost like I don't know if this is you feel like you don't want to work there anymore, or other people don't want to work there anymore. There's some sort of bickering and crap going on here. There may be something to do with some sort of violence, some sort of outbreak, violence, or something like that. I'm feeling like a crowd of people and anger or something like that. The only good news I see is towards the end of August is where it goes from a 9 down to a 2. It's almost like either you or somebody else. I feel male energy here as well. It's almost like you or somebody else is just losing their lack of commitment towards whatever this is. It also can be a very trying pregnancy for someone around you and a birth of a baby boy here. This would be something very hard, like a very hard pregnancy, or it was really hard getting pregnant, or it can even be an unwanted pregnancy that someone's like, oh, hey, Chris, I'm pregnant. What am I going to do? I can't have this baby, blah, blah, blah. You may be dealing with someone that's going through a divorce or some sort of breakdown at the moment as well. It's looking pretty tough here. This can also be like car accident and injury. It's not so much sickness. It's more about injury, pain, sudden anger, emotions, physical and mental pain. So just be careful with driving, be careful with work. But something is coming to an end in August, some sort of drama, something is getting revealed or whatever. So let's see what else we get for August. Oh, this is better. You will have the strength to get through whatever the hell that is. There is some sort of new opportunity here, and it may be you may be packing up your bags and moving to a different job or a different location or something like that as well, because this is like the new journey, new thing. This is also communication with overseas to sort out whatever this is. It might be information from overseas that can help this problem. But your strength is either being given to help somebody else, or you've got the strength to get past whatever the hell that is. Sorry, Chris, I was hoping for some really, really nice cards there. Be prepared for disagreements, arguments that could start with a discussion. It could be just a casual discussion. You're sitting there at work, sipping on your cup of tea or coffee, and the discussion goes from a discussion to a disagreement to an all-out boom. And it's almost like you believe this, they believe that, and you can't change whatever it is. It does look like it will settle down, but it also looks like there's always going to be this feeling inside that she or he feels this way. And it's almost like a friendship that was, not anymore. You also have this sexual energy going on at the same time. So I don't know if you're married or single, and you've got someone flirting with you and it's really something that you don't want happening. Or on the other hand, you could be at work and see that someone's mixing business with pleasure at work, and one of them's probably, or both of them are probably married. So that's another scenario I'm seeing there. It's not really nice in August, unfortunately. Okay, I'd love to tell you that this is really positive. These two are positive on their own. This is a new opportunity, possible going overseas, whatever. And your strength card there, you might be dealing with a Leo, and it might be a nice adventure there. It might be a new friendship or something like that. But where they come from might not be so nice. Okay, so September is looking like work. And again, possible disagreements with a friend. Now, you do need to take care with your health at this time. You may be dealing with something yourself or someone you're looking after, something to do with the ovaries, the uterus, the sexual organs, if it's male, the bowel, the bladder, the kidneys, the lower back. There's something, this was pain or injury. This is sickness. This is almost like a medication or some sort of medication, drugs, alcohol, or actual prescription drugs, something that doesn't work. And it's a shock. This is shocking. You're standing there going, this should have worked. Like, what's going on here? The good news again is that whatever this drama is or whatever this conversation is, it comes down to a 3. So it's 8 out of 10. It's like, oh my God, how are you going to sort this thing out? And then it's a 3 out of 10. It's sort of like it's sorted back out again. It's something that if it was a sickness, it's something that it gets manageable, but it's never gone. It's there. It's there all the time. If this is to do with work, this is a hell of a lot of bloody work, and you're just saying, I'm done with this. The other way of looking at it is please do not go home from work and start drinking every night or something like that. It can be where you're dealing with someone that's doing that. And it also can be a lot of conversations going on at work, at home. It's sort of the same kind of conversations. If this was a red card, I'd say it's nice conversations. It's all very balanced. But it's almost like he said, she said stuff going on around you. Also, you have the marriage. You might be invited to a wedding in September. This is very, very nice. You might be investing in property. One thing I do like in September here is 8 hours work, 10 hours pay. It's almost like you're getting a bonus. You may be getting overloaded with extra work. Like I said here, maybe someone's going to leave and you're sort of like, you've got the strength card, you've got this new opportunity, but here it's looking like it's an overload, but the money's good as well. Now, the high priestess can be a psychiatrist, psychologist, something like that, but it's usually about your intuition. Trust in your gut, trust in what you know, and pretty much you're going to be on point in September. But your hard efforts, your work and everything, if this is just work, study, paperwork, you're going to investigate something. You're going to find out the right information and it's going to be successful as well. If you're selling property, buying property, investing, September is the time. This is where trust in your gut when you need to make a move here. October, let's hope for some good cards. Yay, we got red cards for October. So after some shitty stress sword kind of energy here, then we go into the club busy, busy, busy kind of energy here and still feeling a bit out of sorts. We finally, by the time we hit October, we have balance. Like I said, there might be a wedding. This would be the wedding. There may be a pregnancy and a baby girl in October or someone gets pregnant. Your cards all mean we got the 3s, we got the 4 with the baby, we've got another 3 there. It's almost like someone lost a pregnancy and then they get pregnant again and they're happy. But this is your soulmate here. This is friendships. You've got a new friendship coming in. You've got a new female coming into your life, and you, I don't know if this is work or personal, but yeah, you've got this personal, lovely sort of cards over here. Now, when I said that there might be a medication that doesn't work anymore or something that should work and it doesn't work, it can be sitting around this area of the body. You've got that upside down again. So if you do have any pains inside or something going on with your digestion or whatever, just have all the tests that you need at this time, Chris, just to sort that out, because there may be a medical issue. It does look like it will be okay over here. In September, it looks like it's something that it would be fixed but not fixed, if you know what I mean. It's almost like someone comes to the hospital and they get tests and then they say, you've got diabetes, and then they've got diabetes for life. But it's no longer an issue where they need to go to hospital anymore. It's like something they just deal with it, you know. That's what I'm seeing there. This is where there is still a problem here because this is upside down. So we got that. We got the 5 of Pentacles. Now that's 5 of Diamonds. You had a black 5 over here, which can be lies or deception or not really sure what's going on here. That may be news from overseas. That sort of doesn't make sense with what you know. But then over here, we got the truth because it's a red card. It's a 5 of Diamonds. But 5 of Pentacles can be where you might have some sort of financial thing where you feel like, do I need to borrow money? Do I need to invest the money? Because here you've got a good money type thing going on. Over here, you might actually be buying a new car, or you might be buying tickets for a plane to go somewhere. So we've got something where you're spending some money here and you're sort of like, oh, should I touch this? Or should I leave it? The other thing you've got, this can be the hospital. This can be a government building, court of law or whatever. Now, a lot of people look at 10 of Swords and go, oh, my God, that's feeling defeated. It's feeling like, oh, my God, this is wrong. This is something that been put on me. I can't take anymore. The good news is The Ten of Swords it's the end of the line now. So any kind of stresses that build up, any kind of problems that have been going, this is like the final conclusion. Like it's done, it's dusted. Yeah, some people won, some people lost, but at the end of the day, it's done. I'd have to say that you're feeling pretty settled up here with these nice red energy cards that you've got coming out here. So a lot of work, good investments, possible buying a house, possible buying a car, possible going overseas or interstate, some sort of travel type thing going on, some sort of arguments or disappointments or delusion over there, like finding out something you thought was secure. Love journey over here, possible wedding. Anyway, that's what I've got. Lots of different things going on in those months. I would have liked to have seen a lot more positivity sort of stuff. Yeah, so what else have we got for you, Chris? Yeah, yay. Were you saying yay when I finally pulled out these? There may be someone having a little baby girl, and trust me, it's really beautiful when you've got a little baby girl and family. I just got sent a picture this morning of my new little granddaughter who's 3 weeks old now. Okay, so this is, hang on, let me do that again. The first one is for August. August, you have some sort of apology. Remember I said there could be some sort of blow up, some sort of argument. This is really angry, almost like violence. It's almost like you could be standing there and it just goes bang. It starts off with a conversation and ends up in craziness. This is apology. This is love, and let's calm down. Let's try and sort this thing out. It can be you apologizing to someone because you were wrong, and it can be somebody apologizing to you because they were wrong. We do have a female energy here as well. Someone, because you did have that possible new journey or whatever, this can be like congratulations that you've got this new journey. So that's August. September. The Sun, that's information finally coming to light. This is finding out things. Now, I said here, this is where you're going, what? No, that's not right. This was like this. That's finally getting the information through and seeing a different side of something. Now, it could be to do, as I said, with drugs, alcohol, medication. It could be that you find out that someone that you work with has been acting a bit strange, and then you find out that they're sniffing cocaine in the storeroom. Or it could be that you find out that a friend or a relative who's not well or something, and then they get some tests and you go, oh my God, they've been on drugs all this time, I didn't even know. It could be alcohol, or it could be actual medication, the wrong medication. But the light's coming out in September where you get the correct information to move forward. And then October, which is looking pretty good over here. October, there will be a mountain to climb, but it's going to be worth it. So yeah, there might be some mountains to climb, and it could mean that you're finally over the hump, over the mountain that is here in front of you. And we'll just give you a couple of quick messages to finish this reading. And thank you again for the donation, Chris. And I hope you're well. We'll give you one of these, Chris. Has Rhonda turned up? Because I've just seen a message from Rhonda. I was sending her a message at, I think it was 9:30, and it said that she hadn't been online since 8:30. So I was just sort of wondering where she was. She probably turned her phone off and had to do some things she has to do. Taking a new path, Chris. So I do think that maybe either you or somebody else is going to either leave their job, change direction. Can be a relationship as well. You might be dealing with someone that's going through a divorce and they need your help. Give you one of these. Message for you, Chris. Be gentle. Now, the gentleness can be, if you find out there's been something you thought or you did or whatever, and you realize that you now have new information and that you were wrong at some time, or you might have said the wrong thing, just be gentle to yourself. If somebody else tells you, oh, this is going on, that's going on, just be gentle with that person as well. And realize that wherever you're coming from, they're coming from a different place. And lastly, we did those, didn't we? That's it. We're done. Okay, so that's you, Chris. So let's move back onto this list. Sorry to just jump straight in there, but I need to keep going because the list is quite big. Who will be the future husband for Sahu? Okay, up next after Sahu is Yuki. Please post your question, Yuki. No worries, Chris. I hope did that make sense? Like some of that made sense to you? Now, do bear in mind, we are in July, and I was looking at August, September, October. Bookmark your reading and come back and look at it in August, come back and look at it September, and come back and look at it in October. Because that's probably one of the good readings to have if you're doing a paid reading. What's going to happen in the next 3 months, and I'll look at the next 3 months. Hey there, Rhonda. There you are. I was just saying that you sent me a message, and I was sending you messages earlier on, and I noticed that you weren't even, the thing wasn't even on, like you weren't even receiving the messages. So I thought, oh, you must be out and about, or maybe you're on a date. Okay, so we're looking at who will be the future husband, Sahu. Now, Sahu, these mini readings, they don't go too far forward, so I can ask who will be the future husband for Sahu, and I might get a description or something, but we might get nothing at this time because maybe it's way off yet. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, thank you. Oh, you were doing the practice group again. I thought that was all finished now. Oh, so you just keep doing it. Oh, so you just connect together and keep doing that stuff. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, maybe that's what we can do when because WhatsApp now has where you can all be on camera. And I already asked Joanna would be in it, and Cookie Monster said she'd be in it, and I thought that me, you, and Cookie Monster and Joanna, that we could all do either a Zoom, because I wanted to send you the Zoom link. I sent it just to my husband, and I got it working, and then I did a one person, but I have never tried it with more than one. Oh, you still keep practicing. Okay. Who will be this future husband? I'm not seeing any future husband, Sahu. I am seeing that it will be a beautiful, surprising love match. It may be someone that has already been in a relationship and they've just come out of a relationship. You will need to move. We got cards about moving house, moving location. So it will be someone that's not from your area, may even be from overseas. Also, Sahu, you got double nines there, so they may be born in September. It may be 9 months away when you meet this person. It may be meeting them through children for some reason, family or children. It may be that your sister or your brother or somebody has a baby, and then when you're at the hospital or visiting or at some sort of party to do with the baby, and then you meet this person. It's not showing me anyone really. It does show me the Queen of Wands, so that would be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. So it's showing something like that, but it could be someone born in July or September, because we got July and September here. What would they be like? They would be a business person. They would be a talker. They would be a traveler. They might deal with international trading. They might deal with actual flying a plane, a train, a boat, whatever. They could be in travel, definitely in business, and definitely very, very fit and healthy and all about their appearance. I think they're going to be extremely attracted to you, and you're going to be extremely attracted to them. But pretty much that's all I get about who it would be. It's not even showing me an actual marriage. It's not showing me a relationship. It's just showing me there's a lot of love, there's a lot of affection, and a lot of attention there. But you're asking who would it be? You know, what star sign or whatever. July, Cancer, September, Virgo, and then like these 3 star signs here. So it's one of those. I'm thinking more about like July, which is Cancer, or Virgo, which is September. Not so much about what's on this card here. So that's what I get for you. And when would it be? Gosh, could be ages away. It could be 7 months, could be 9 months. It could be July next year. It could be September next year. So yeah, it could be way off at the moment. I'm thinking it's way off at the moment simply because I didn't actually see any marriage cards at all. I didn't see any get-together cards. Is it possible this year? If it's possible this year, we've already gone past July. It would have to be September. It's probably 1 year away at least. But anyway, you did ask what's the star sign. Now you're asking another question, you know, like so. Anyway, general reading for Yuki. I hope that helped you, Sahu. That was sort of the best effort what I could do with that kind of question. What have we got from you, Rhonda? Is it a voice message? Because I won't be able to listen to it. Oh, is that why it was turned off? Oh, okay. Okay, Rhonda. I've just read that. We've had a couple of donations this morning, which is really nice. So we're just doing a love general reading for Yuki. What's Yuki need to know as far as love goes? Let's drink this. Not liking it. Not liking what I'm looking at here, Yuki. A general love reading. We have a very strong bond here with our Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts is the soulmate. It's something that makes your boat float. It's happiness, but we have an upside down Three of Hearts and an upside down Ace of Hearts. It's almost like in your love life, there is this strong passion, this desire. I feel like there was something in the past that was very hurtful and you're still not sort of past that right now. I don't know what I think it's this sweater thing I put on today. It's making me itch here. It's making me itch on my arm. I am using a new soap thing that my daughter gave me. I don't know if it's that. There's some sort of family thing that affects your love life. So I just feel like there's a female family member, mother, sister, sister-in-law. It affects what happens with your love life for some reason. There is something showing me that there has been a past hurt of some kind or a letdown or something you thought was something big or you were going to get married or whatever, and it didn't sort of go down that path. It's almost like, can we just be friends? Can we just keep the door open and be friends with each other or something like that? I just feel like you need to give some time at the moment before you dive into a whole love thing. Now, if you're actually already involved with somebody, I feel like there's some imbalance going on between the two of you right now. It's almost like you want one set of things and the other person wants a totally thing that's foreign to you. It's almost like it just doesn't click. It doesn't fit. What else do we get for you? Yeah, you've got the Three of Swords coming out. What's going on, Yuki? Like there's something really hurt here. There's a lot of hurt. I'm feeling the hurt looking at this. It's either betrayal, it's either a third person that got interfered in your life. And I'm also feeling family members. There's something to do with someone that's not with us anymore. So I don't know if you lost somebody in the past, you've lost a family member, but I feel like this healing needs to go on for your love life to start to blossom. You do have this beautiful soulmate card. So there is a dream of something for the future. We have a donation, do we? Thank you. Thank you, Serti. You'll have to say how I pronounce it again when I get to you. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, Yuki, I'm really sorry that this has turned out this way because I think that I don't like when it comes out like this. I just feel that you need to heal at this time from whatever the hell went on. And if you have lost someone's passed away and everything, I'd have to say it was some sort of, it's almost like a child thing I'm seeing here, like a loss of a pregnancy, a loss of a baby or a child or a baby sister, a baby brother, or it could mean that you're going to be involved with someone that's going through something quite hard. That's the only other way I can look at this, that you're going to hook up with somebody, they're going to be your soulmate, but there's a hell of a lot of healing that needs to go on here. And this is escaping something that is too hard to look at. So I'm just going to pull another card for you, Yuki, just because I'm wanting something nice and positive to come out for you. Give me a positive thing for Yuki, please. You're just going to give it time, okay? So that is a positive card. Everything will turn around. There's a time of healing there. Or, as I said, your love life is involved with someone who's going through that right now. There's some sort of loss, some sort of deception, some sort of, I never thought it would be like this. And it's almost like you think, I'm ready to open up my heart. You're not. It's sort of like, if you go there, it's sort of like where you get pulled backwards. Have you ever heard the thing about going 4 steps forward but feeling like you're getting dragged 5 steps backwards? That's what I'm feeling there with that kind of energy. Anyway, you need to give something time and then it will turn around. I do like that you had the soulmate card there, but you just need to wait at this time. And it might be that you need to postpone something for 3 months. It might be 3 months before you're ready. Okay? I'd like to know what's going on with Diana. I'm wondering if there's something she wants to talk to me about. Okay. So is your first name Swati? I remember before you told me how to pronounce it, and now I can't remember how to pronounce it. So your question, I'm doing a paid reading now, guys, so the free list is closed again. I didn't get any message today about anything. I've still got half an hour online, so we said Swerte. You know what I need to do? I need to write that down somewhere. Swerte. What's going on with Swerte and Diana? To send it to. It's saying square time. When I was saying Swerte, my watch thought I was saying square time. And then who do I want to send the message to? Swerte. Oh, everybody gets my real last name wrong, and I know that people are going to pronounce it this way, or they pronounce it about 4 ways, and 2 of them are really, I don't like them because it means something really bad. Yeah. Anyway, what's going on with Diana and Swerte? Diana. What's going on? Now, look at the time, 1 hour and 37 minutes for your reading. So bookmark this, save this video. That way you can come back over it and have a look, because some of the messages might be about something else at the moment. Swerte and Diana. Wow, what are you worrying about, Swerte? Worries. Stress. Feeling like you're not going forward. This is sort of like, I'm sick of disappointment, or I'm angry, or I'm frustrated, or I want this to happen. It can be having nightmares. And this is sort of like where someone's been irresponsible, either with their words, their actions, or something in the past. Now, this might be around work. It might be nothing to do with this Diana person. But yeah, sitting around you, we've got all of that kind of energy going on. Sitting around her, we have this lack of commitment card. That's sort of like, do I want to do this anymore? Don't I want to do this? This is usually a card that represents someone that's divorced, someone that's split up. Also, we have this either drugs, alcohol, hanging with the wrong crowd. It can be medications and things like that. It can be fears. It can be gossip. That's sitting around her as well. Then we have a nice positive 6 where she's making the decisions for herself of what she wants to do. Now, I just need to reread your question about Diana. Come on. Okay, that won't move. I don't know what's wrong with the mouse. There it is. So what was the main question? Oh, she hasn't been feeling well. So that's the sickness card. That's the sickness card. Now, that could be something that she's eating or some sort of medication that she has, or she might have changed medication recently, or she might have ingested something. So, yeah, this can be medication, alcohol, drugs, or actual medication from the doctor, as in drugs from the doctor. Yeah, but she's out of whack, like out of balance here with this too. And this is sort of like doing the right thing. Now, if she has been unwell and that, this card normally means a turnaround where she's going to feel better again. Now, you asked about what she wants to talk to you about. Yes, she does want to talk to you. We do have a communication here card here. Now, this can be about work, friendships, money. It can be about, like, I think we should go somewhere. We should go to this restaurant and eat some food, or we should go on a trip together. It can be actually about work as well. There's something to do with medical here that she wants to talk about, because this can be a doctor with something new, something that can help, or not really knowing whether she should do this or shouldn't do this. Or and then we have her being all sort of very healthy, very fit, looking after herself. But yeah, she does want to have a conversation. When you said, does she want to talk to you about something? It's usually, this is all about finances, new jobs, wanting to move on to something new, wanting to do something different, not move on as far as relationship goes, but move on within feeling more adjusted, more settled. She also might be wanting to talk about how to make more money, how to have more money for the future, or do something different there. But I do feel like she wants to go out and just hang out with people, or she might be wanting to talk about joining some sort of religious group, or she might want to talk about joining on board with people that get together and have a picnic every Sunday, or she wants to talk about happy things, nice things. But yeah, double eights are sitting here. Double eight. So in August, there will be a conversation in August. It will be a good outcome with what I'm seeing there. Let's have a look for Suerte. So next time you come into the room, Suerte, just say, hi, my name's Suerte. That way I don't say Certi. Depressing topics. Well, in our world right now, our televisions, our radios, our YouTube channels, everything is flooded with very depressing shit. And some people are coping with it, some people are over it, and some people are not coping with it at all. But yeah, she does have the Two of Spades is usually your thoughts, your emotions, and that can be depressive emotions, angry emotions, just sort of like anxiety as well. And then she's got that, either she's taking medication or something, or she's, there's something not right there where she's really, there's a lot of fear or something that's there, and there's gossip and stuff there, but she will be okay as far as her health goes. That's showing me everything will be okay. It might just take 8 weeks or whatever, 8 days, 8 weeks, or through August before she starts to settle back down again. But I think she wants to talk to you about work and money and a journey. Like, she might be wanting to change what she's been doing and go into something totally different. If she's been working in retail or finance or something, she might want to go into medical, or she might want to go into accountancy from working in real estate. Like it's like she might want to make some sort of change there, and she wants your expert opinion, basically. But also she's got fears and worries that she wants to talk about. So let's just see again. Up next is who? Lena. Okay, we've already got Lena's question there. Please repost it, Joanna, and I'll read it in a minute because I'm nearly finished this reading for Suerte. Suerte, that wanted to come out. Did you see that? Okay, we'll put them at the top. Suerte. You're very concerned and love this person, don't you? You've got a lot of deep concern for her. You want to try and make everything better. So that's what I see there. You've also got this indecision about how much you need to say or not say when you're around her. It's almost like you're trying to second guess what you need to say to her. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, Jack of Diamonds, same card. It may be a medical thing she wants to talk about, or it may be a financial thing she needs to talk about. But this is something about someone that needs to grow up as well. Being that you said she's not well at the moment, it could be that fears and worries about that and she needs money to sort it out, or she wants a new medication or a new procedure or something like that as well. What have we got sitting around Diana? She's got the boredom and the 8 of Cups. So she's got the, like, she wants something better in her life. She wants to be healthier. She wants to be fitter. She wants to have more happiness in her life, but she's sort of like stuck. And then we've got this where she walked away from something in the past. She walked away from the emotions in the past, or she walked away from a particular feeling or group of people or whatever. And it's another 8 coming out. So August is going to be the time. August is going to be where things need to be talked about. She's got long-term commitment card, can be medical again, and then happiness and health and everything restored. She might want to talk about a future. So I don't know who she is to you, how close you are to her. It looks like you have deep affections for her, and it looks like also she has deep affections for you. Whether that's just a friendship or whether that's actually two people that want to be in a relationship, I'm not too sure. But this is usually long-term commitment, wife, and happiness and children and family. So, yeah, I do feel there'll be a conversation. I do feel also you might be going somewhere together with family, with friends, in groups of people, having a nice time, and then having a conversation. But what I'd say to you is talk. Ask her. Instead of asking the cards, does she have something to say? Say, I've noticed this, this, and this. Would you like to talk to me about this particular, what's going on in your mind? I can't read your mind. So, but yeah, that's what I'm getting there, Suerte. Let's just get a message for you. If you've got a yes or no, think about it now. Suerte. It might not work, whatever it is. So whatever you're doing at the moment, it might just not work. That could be to do with work. It could be to do with her. Or she might be worried that something doesn't work. Something doesn't work anymore. Let's get one for you. One for Diana. You've got to put on whatever face suits the occasion. So if she needs you to be soft and gooey, you need to put your arm around her and be soft and gooey. If she needs you to be the strong one and go and talk to somebody for her, you need to put on that hat and go and do that. So you've got to put on the right hat for the right occasion. She's thinking of taking a chance, a gamble on something. That could be financial gamble, a health gamble. She's thinking of doing something and she's not quite sure. And your last message to finish your reading is express yourself. Like I just said, you feel she wants to talk about something, something's not right, she hasn't been well at the moment. Talk about, whatever, and then get her open up so you can help her. Anyway, thank you. I hope that's helped. And let's move back on to our free readings. And thank you so much for your thing. What is it? She said, digital illustrator, and she gets a lot of commissions, but I want to tell her to raise her. And overworking herself. Okay, so that 8 can represent sickness. It can represent medication. It can represent fear. And it also can represent the work too hard and then there's no money. The money wasn't there. So she might want to have more of a conversation about that, about the money. And what else did you say? She's a close friend and a crush of yours, but honestly, I don't know if she feels the same way. I wasn't sort of seeing that around her. I was seeing communications and stuff like that, and she's got her mind in other stuff. But the future shows a very close bond with the two of you. Yeah, it shows a very close bond. Okay, so Lena, is there a new love coming my way or a reconciliation? Okay, so which question do you want me to ask, Lena? Do you want me to focus on the ex coming back, or do you want me to focus on is there new love? You know what I'll do? I'll focus on will you reconcile with the husband? Will you reconcile? Because it will show me yes or no, or it will show me there's a new love install. But that's a pretty loaded question for a quick mini free reading. So I'm going to focus, is there reconciliation with your husband? Is there reconciliation with Lena and her husband? Is there reconciliation with Lena? Yeah, I'll look at that. 3 is a reconciliation. There's the husband. You got both. You got both. This is reconciliation, success. There's the husband. He's the family man, the husband. This is long-term commitment here. But. We do have another character sitting right here. And then we have things going down the wrong path. So I feel like any kind of reconciliation that I'm picking up on here, it's a friendship. It's not 2 people together forever, that kind of thing. I feel like there's something that will, if you did come back together with your husband, I feel like in a matter of time, whatever happened to cause the breakup, it's still there. There's something that's still there, and then fighting could start, where it's almost like either he or you were very irresponsible with something. Possibly a third-party interference was in the past here. This is information you need to hear to try and move forward. But yeah, if you had someone new, I don't know which one's the husband here, because you've got 2 characters here. So there's someone that could be long-term commitment, and there's somebody that's the family kind of man. So let's just see what the other 2 cards have to say. Toxic, obsessive, toxic. So I'm asking, is there reconciliation? There's something still underneath that's toxic between the 2 of you, something that's not resolved, something that's not fixed. If you did come back together, there's kind of a friendship kind of thing. But then it's like a feeling of at night, it's sort of like where your head goes, is this the right thing to do? I feel really irresponsible here, or I'm feeling like this is not the right thing for me anymore. This would normally be going on a new journey, a new thing. You do have father and son cards here. So this could be to do with family as well, and the 3 can represent family as well. So any kind of reconciliation I'm seeing there would be to do with possible even legal matters. This could be a lawyer, and it would be discussions about coming together as friends for the family. So if you've got kids, it could be that where you reconcile only to deal with the children, that kind of thing. Do you have a new love coming in? Yes, I do see another person there, but I just feel like you're not being tempted, or you don't want to be tempted. You feel like it's, if you move on with this new person, then that's it. You've done, your marriage is done. And then you're thinking, well, what if he comes back, but then I've moved on? So, and you don't want to be doing that, because then he'll say, well, you've got somebody else now. So I feel right now, focus on, if there's children, focus on that and having a happy agreement sort of thing. But will you 2 be back together and holding hands and going off into the sunset? Not at this time. Definitely not at this time. There's something toxic there. There's something that doesn't work. Now, that can represent drugs and alcohol as well. It can represent wrong crowds of people. It can represent that there's someone from the past or someone interfering in what's going on. But you will go on a new journey. It's just going to take you some time at the moment, Lena. You need to slow it down and take your time with this ex or with this breakup. You just need to slow it down at this time, because we've got pentacles sitting here and diamonds, and they can represent long-term commitment together forever. I just don't like that this is sitting on the end of it, because that's pretty much means like a fight will happen, or distrust will happen, or something's not sorted out here. And that can be fighting over children and property and stuff as well. So, yeah, I do think you've got a chance for down the track. There will be a friendship, a common sort of friendship between you and your husband. I just feel like the timing's off at the moment for you. But you could meet someone. If you want to meet someone just to have as a friend, so that when you're alone at night, that you're not freaking out at night and thinking about terrible things or the past or whatever. I do feel like if you do have a new friend, so if someone come into the picture, it's not going to be a love connection. It's going to be a friend. If you reconcile with your husband, it's going to be on a friendship level. Okay, so that's what I'm getting at the moment. That could all change in the next couple of weeks or whatever. Okay, so up next was a Anjali love reading. Anjali, and then we got Taiwo. Taiwo, what do we got? I got a call today from one of the job positions. It's a shift leader. They want me to interview tomorrow. I'm nervous because I'll be. So if they are, that's a big thing. So what is your main question there? You don't know whether, if they offer you the job, you don't know whether you should take it. Okay, so let's just do Anjali's love reading. Anjali's love reading. How many people in the room? We've got 8 people in the room. Is there anybody in the room that's waiting for an actual reading at the moment? I always know that there's always 1 or 2 people watching me that don't say anything in the room. So they either like watching me or they don't want a reading or whatever, or they're watching somebody else in the room, watching what's going on. So love general reading for you, Anjali. Oh my God, Anjali. September is where love might come in for you. You've got a lot of hard work ahead of you. You've got some sort of disagreements going on between you and another female, possibly a family member, possibly children. Wow. Are you with a firebomb? Like, do you get involved with something and then just go bang? It's almost like something's building. There's lots of work. Because we got double 9s, it could be a female in spirit that got very sick and then she passed away. It may have been something to do with her bowel, her bladder, cancer. You've got a female spirit around you trying to make a connection. September will be a turnaround for you. So if you've been stressed, lonely, overworked, feeling like you're getting nowhere, talking to the wrong people, this is you taking care of yourself, looking your best, eating the right foods, going on a diet or whatever, looking after your health, making sure that when you walk out that door, you put on your best clothes, you do your makeup, whatever you got to do. Then finally in September or 9 weeks, or maybe even next September, 9 months away, it's almost like the light bulb goes on and you're like, this feels really good. It's like someone's crawled out of a pit and then it's really nice what's coming. What else have you got? Yeah, you've got the Ace of Cups here. You will be very happy within love, but I feel like there's something karma. If someone did you wrong, it looks like someone may have done you wrong in the past. It looks like you're about to see that they're getting their karma. It looks like something's about to hit them. The karma train's about to slap them in the face. But karmic-wise for you, you've got good karma. You've got the beautiful love and feeling contented and happy coming up for you. I'm not sure who with. If we just take this as a male or female card, forget about the picture on the card, it would be someone that's very fast-paced, very friendly, can be overly friendly with too many people sometimes, but that's part of what makes them attractive. Yeah, they might be a earth sign. They might be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They might also have wavy brown hair. But yeah, if you are already involved, Anjali, it's looking like things have been pretty tough, pretty strained. Maybe there's stuff going on in the family. Maybe someone's sick. Maybe someone died. Then it's all turning around. There's a lot of happiness there. It's going to balance back out. So whatever's going on, it's going to finally balance back out. You're a single parent right now. Yeah, there's a lot of stress, a lot of paperwork, a lot of problems, a lot of shit on top here. Someone's going to come into the picture and maybe just help with the children. I don't see financial help. I see love and affection and feeling more stable and rested. It's almost like you've worked long and hard and finally someone else is helping you over here. But yeah, I do see nice stuff coming into you. Now, being that it's double 9s, it could represent Virgo, September, Virgo energy. Okay, so Taylor, can I get guidance around this job interview tomorrow? So you said about that you've got to go back to school, you don't know whether to accept it or not. So let's see what's going to happen here. What's happening, Joanna? Yeah, if you donate, anybody coming in, the list at the moment, I'm doing a free list, yes. But yeah, if you wanted to donate $6 US, you will jump the list and get a detailed reading, a more detailed reading, more specific. Let's see. What are we working on now? Which person was it that I'm doing right now? Tawo. Guidance about this job interview tomorrow. What time is it? I've got 6 more minutes. I'll stay on till 12:30, so we can shove that one on the list unless she wants to do the donation, because I've only got Destiny and then it's finished. So, Tawo. Yeah, so who else is in here that wanted a reading? Taylor, this job interview, it's going to be successful. Do you want the job or you don't want the job? And you will balance things. So you were having worries about study and work. You were going to start off with a pretty good money, like you need the money. It's new responsibilities. You're very good at what you do. Then it might drop down a bit. Then it picks back up again. It's not showing stress or overworked or nothing. It's showing that you're going to be very balanced. Also, that through this job, I'd have to say that this is yes, that you get the job. Through this job, if you're in a relationship, it makes the relationship better. If you're not in a relationship, you're going to have one because of the job. There's 2 female energies here. One of them can be sharp. She sometimes, she could be blonde, green-eyed, blue-eyed. She might not be bitchy at all. She might just, that might be her colouring. She might work in the medical field or healing of some kind, or she might work with finances. Then we've got another one who can be a very fast-paced thinker. She wants everything to happen now. She sometimes can be very angry. Other times she can be very moody or very up in her head about everything. So you've got 2 sorts of things here. Now, this could be representing you, that when you're at work, you're this person. When you're at school and that, this is you studying, and this is telling me you're very strong energy that you get through, doesn't matter what it is. And you've got a lot of balance cards here. You've got commitment to the job, commitment to the studies, and it works well. These energies might be 2 people that can actually help you with the study part of it and help you with the job part of it. But I do think that this is something you should do. You should take on this job. You've got the 7 of Swords energy here. So this is something else here now. This is fears and worries about some sort of betrayal. Maybe someone cheated in the past. Maybe something stolen from you in the past. I'm not picking up that kind of energy about a relationship or anything like that up there. So I'd have to say this is more to do with stealing your time or not knowing what to do. And then this is the Virgo energy, but it's also the Hermit about taking time out and resting. So I think that you could do both quite easily, and you'll surprise yourself at how well it is. And then you'll say, I'm so glad because I've got this money coming in as well. You're going to be successful with both things, the job and the thing. So if you just ask me, am I getting the job? Yes, that is a yes to me. Every card is saying yes on the table. Will it, should you do it? Should you let it go? I'm thinking, no, don't let it go. But yeah, you will need time out. You will need time to think or time to slow down sometimes, and just talk to your employer about that. I'm sure your employer knows that work and study, that you're going to need time some here and there. Okay, so that is yours, Tawo, and thank you for waiting around today. Destiny, will things work out between me and KG? And then Libra Goddess, Destiny, will things work out? Oh, Rhonda, you're going? Goodbye, Rhonda. I'll talk to you on the phone. We haven't had much talking. I've been leaving you lots of messages. You've been leaving me some messages, but it's not like it was before. So, yeah. I'm glad, you've got all this other stuff going on now. It's really, really good. And I think you would have listened to my stuff now what I was saying, Rhonda, if you're still here. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just going to take time with what I was talking about. Will things work out between Destiny and KG? Do you want a job, Destiny? I'm getting the 3 kings here. That's really, really good stuff when we talk about legal matters or work matters or whatever, especially when you've got 2 red kings. So the thing about working out with you and KG, we have the making up, but then we have the not working. So we got 50-50 chance here with this thing here. We do have, I'm wondering whether KG is these 3 people rolled into one, these 3 energies rolled into one. He's the fast pace, he's everybody's friend. Then he wants to be the family guy, the friendships, all of that. And then he wants to make the money. So like he wants to move up in the world. So I think that could be all the energies of him. But if you are working, studying, whatever, you've got some big, big thing coming up here. Very positive energy with all of this. If I had to give you a yes or no, where will this thing work out? You've got more cards that mean yes than no on the table. I do feel there's something you both need to talk about and talk it till it's done, and then either decide yes or no with each other, because I just feel like there's been some lies and some truth told. So it could be that you're only getting half the story. There's something to do with a car or outside of your home life. So if you look at this as you and KG, something outside of your relationship that affects the 2 of you, of how this thing's going to turn out. What else do we get? You got triple 5s here. So I don't know if you've got males in spirit energy here that died in May, or a car accident or something like that, but there's something to do with that kind of energy here. But you got the 5 of Swords coming out, sitting right on top of the 5 of Spades. That's walking away from emotions, walking away from an argument, walking away, like you have your say and then you walk away from this and say, I'm done. And then you've got this 4 of Cups, which is 4 of Hearts, which is the happy energy, the nice energy, the balanced energy. But 4 of Cups is where you or him or both of you sit there and say, I'm sick of the sadness or the arguing or whatever. I know that we can have this happiness. We can have this Ace of Cups sitting right here, but we've got to get past this first. So I don't know what went down between the 2 of you. I feel like a male interfered. So I don't know if that's on your side, Destiny, or on his side. It's almost like a male interference. There's no females down here on the table. So I don't know if it's coming from your side. I don't know if your father, your brother, your ex, something interferes in all of this. It could even be work interference. I am getting a message about taking time apart, doing your own thing, him doing his own thing, and then see what comes. But you do need to talk about something and then put it to bed. Say, right, let's talk about this thing. You said, I said, he said, try and talk calmly and then go, right, I'm done with this now. Let's move forward. But will you come back together? I wish this was like 3 of Cups or something, because that's like reunion and everything. Let's have a look. Destiny, we'll give you one more. You just got to wait at the moment. You've got the Moon. Don't make any fast decisions right now. You just got to wait at the moment, okay? All right. And you always come in when I'm going to turn things off. Maybe. Just hang around. Where's the other one? There was somebody else that was on the list. Did the other person leave? No, you're giving him space at the moment. Just give it time at the moment. You got that Moon thing, because it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all good. You know what I mean? It was like a 50-50 thing at the moment. So it's not done. It's not finished. Oh, they gone? They're left. Okay. So, and you, what is the mini reading for you? Oh, Cookie Monster. Let's have a look at you. No, Cookie Monster. It's all right. It's all right. And you? I love reading. Okay, and you. And Cookie Monster, what do you want me to look at? I like when people are asking, like, what's the next 3 months, because I just went that, or they say, should I choose this person or that person? And I did that person or that person for the paid readings. I like doing that. That worked out really well. Love reading for Anju. Hopefully you get love cards, Anju. You got friendship. You got sharp and unexpected. There is something here about somebody having surgery and it's successful, whatever that is. I'm not seeing sickness. I'm seeing more to do with some sort of surgery that they need to repair something or something like that. Love, the only love card you got is the soulmate down the track. So you have a soulmate connection down the track. You're going to be spending time with people like-minded. You're going to be making the money. You're going to go join in with groups of people. It could be something stressful sitting around you, but it's almost like it happens, bang, and then back to business, back onto whatever it is you want to do. Yeah, so the love is down in the track, but I feel like this is more about fun, friendship, having a good time. And you're working very, very hard, and it's going to all pay off. So if you're studying towards a future career, or you're already in your career path and that, it's almost like money. It's almost like money triples. Then it comes back down. It's almost like you spend it on something or invest it in something. And then there's a bit of a stressful time around finances or a medical situation. And then it's back up again. It's almost like you go from 3 to 9 to 5 to 8. So it's sort of like finances going like this, but good. But everything's good. And there's some sort of creativity and a new friendship on the horizon, which could develop through work, business, money, study, communication. It could turn into the soulmate connection for you. Very disappointed again here. Very disappointed. Okay, so your other cards, and you are down the track. You've got the friendship card. You've got the 3. You've got working together with somebody on a project, on a creation, something that you might start a YouTube channel, or you might start selling something online, or you might build something. And then you've got someone's really desiring you. You've got the Empress card sitting here. That's something that's the ant's pants. So you end your main cards with the soulmate card, and then you end these cards with the Empress cards. Go to Psychic Revelation and look up love, romance sort of thing, and look up the 3 of Pentacles and the Empress and see what that shows you. But that can be very sexual energy. The 2 together usually mean pregnancy, but it can be the start of something new, like the birth, not of a baby, the birth of the relationship. And it looks like it's going to be really, really nice. If you're already involved in with someone, it looks like it's going to take some time, and then it's really, really nice. Oh, you have trouble sleeping. Join the club. Yeah, join the club. It's where the brain is ticking all the time. The brain won't shut down, and then you start to get anxiety about something, or you start to get worries about something. I woke up at 4:47 this morning. I was hoping that I would sleep, and I woke up at 4:47, and I just looked at my watch and I just thought, hello, Mum, because my mum's favourite numbers were 4 and 7. But yeah, I had one of those days again. So since my birthday, I think I've had one day where I felt pretty good since last Wednesday, and it's now Friday. Hey, anyway, so Cookie Monster, what am I looking at for you? Career. Okay, let's see what we get for you today. Career. Yeah, they reckon that with your health, your well-being, your mental health, your focus, everything, that you should be sleeping There's this doctor that my husband watches all the time about diets and stuff like that. And he talks about all these things. And he said that he used to sleep 6 hours a day and think that that was good. That's all you need. I'm lucky to get 6 hours at the moment. Ever since last week, I've been 4 hours, 3 hours, or broken, or dreaming, and waking up and back to sleep. And but I was leading up to that having 6 hours and thinking, wow, this is great. And he said he now sleeps 8 to 9 hours and he feels so much better and his days go so much better, and he's more well adjusted and all of that. And I thought, yeah, but if you've got some shit going around in your head, it's very hard to sleep without medication. So let's have a look. Cookie. Welcome, Alberta. How are you doing? You applied for a job and the interview. No, just called us yet. I applied for a job and did the interview and they haven't called. Okay, Cookie, let's have a look at your career. What do your own cards say, Cookie? I hate reading my own cards because if I see stuff black, I don't want to know about it. And then I reshuffle. And then if I see stuff good, I think, oh, yeah, sure. I can't win, really. Ooh. Can you see what I'm looking at? Depending on what kind of job you applied for, if it's something to do with a school or a government type of business or something like that, that could be what that is. But that's usually the official letter, like, yes, you've got it. The cards in the middle mean no. The cards on the outside mean yes. This is new friendships coming through work. These three cards put together is the start, the beginning. Then this means no. Then this means your new journey with your new job. So the cards are 50-50, what they're saying. And that means no, that means yes. Oh, the bloody cards. I'm going to shuffle these for you, Cookie. Hang on. You know what? I was thinking stuff about my own personal stuff, and those cards might have been the blackness that I feel inside my head and my chest right now. Anyway, after this reading, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to make myself some lunch, and then I'm going to go up to the shop and get myself some more Tulsi tea, because that stuff is brilliant for... I should have made it today, because I have been, since I woke up at 4:47, I have had this inside. I have not heard from Ski, everybody. Ski is on my WhatsApp, and she used to come online, as you know. She'd come online nearly every time I was online. She messaged me. She did a reading for me. It was brilliant, and that's the last I heard of her. It's been nearly, I think this is 3 weeks now. So I actually found her on my PayPal, and I emailed her to ask her if everything's okay. I've got no response. So I don't know if anybody else knows her. I just hope and pray that she's okay. Yeah, it's a worry. Like, I mean, she was supposed to get married, and then that didn't happen. And then I was looking at cards for her, and it looked like pretty good, you know. And when I last spoke to her, she was very bubbly, very vibrant. She was reading the cards, and it's just sort of like she's gone bang. She did come back on and say, sorry, Betty, I will listen to your things. I've been snowed under. I've had a lot going on here. She said, I'll get back on soon. And then that was it. Like, I haven't seen her since. So she did say there was something going on. So let's just hope that she's been really, really busy with everything. So let's look again at you, Cookie Monster, because I didn't like that card. Cookie Monster and her job. Positive, please. Positive. How's she going to go with this career? Same cards. You're meant to have these cards. These are even worse. These are even worse. Is it a government thing? These two mean yes, and the job, they all mean no for some reason. Maybe you're just not getting this one, Cookie. Maybe you need to go for something else. If you do get it, I don't think you're going to like it. I don't think you'll stay there. The 5 and the 8, they can be like the hard efforts and the work and feeling frustrated with it all. The black 2 is where you lack commitment to the job. So they may feel like with your interview or whatever, You may have answered certain things that they wanted a different answer, and they don't feel like you would stick with it or whatever. So let's see what we get now with these. New beginning and the Two of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Spades. Sorry, Cookie, I don't think this is a job for you. I think you need to go down a different track. Cookie and job. You need more learning. More learning. Got the owls here. This is about being wise with your choices. Do you really want this position that you applied for? This can be hard work. And this can be, yes, getting the job and a lot of hard work. I just feel like it's either something you don't want, and maybe there's something else going on in the background with your family or something, or around your dad or your mum, or because that could actually represent fears and worries and stress around hospital or government type officials type staff. And then this would represent medication or drugs, alcohol, medication, or something like that. And I do remember you said something about your mum and your dad both ate something or whatever, and they were both sick, and yet you came online and then you left. Was that you? Reshuffle. I reshuffled. That is a reshuffle. Chris, were you here before? That's the second shuffle for, it's actually worse than the first lot. I think that this might be around your family and whatever, because I do remember, Cookie, was that you that both your parents were sick, weren't they, and didn't know what was wrong, and your mother went to the hospital? Well, hopefully she's home now, everything's good again. I'm wondering if something more like that is on the horizon, because this can be hospital sickness, not too sure here. But if you do get that job, the Ace of Spades with the Ten of Spades can be signing the document, and yeah, I just don't think you're going to like it, or you're not going to have the time for it. But getting that owl, Cookie Monster, and career path, if it's something else. Another choice, Seven of Cups. There's something else for you. So did you apply for more than one thing? Because the one that you've applied for and you haven't heard back from them, I'm not feeling good with that one. Oh, good day, Chris. Oh, so you are a different Chris. I had a Chris in before that did a donation spelt with CH, and then when I looked at the donation, I assumed it was you. I thought it was you when I was doing this donation reading, and it was a totally different person. Oh, yeah, the world to get back to normal. Yeah, I'm sick of watching it, like my husband always played his computer games, and then he has two screens, and he plays his computer game, and then over here he has YouTube, and he'll watch things like music or drones or whatever, like all the time. Lately it's been the COVID numbers, the vaccination numbers, the people dying, the people living, the people, and I'm just sort of like, so now I just, if he wants to watch that, I'll just go upstairs and do something else, or I'll put music in my ears, or I just don't want to know about it. No more. No more. Yeah, I just wish all the TV channels would just make a slot for 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, 1 hour in the night, and that's when they put that stuff on, and the rest of the day you don't see any of it. Unless it's an emergency, you just don't see it anymore. Everybody's over it, and it's breaking up families, it's breaking up businesses, because some people want this and some people want that, and some people are scared and some people are scared of something else. It's just, I don't know. And there's so much weird information out there. December 28th, named after Kris Kringle. Who else do I know that's born on the 28th of December? My mum was the 29th. My dad was the 26th. One of my friends that I used to hang around, I'm pretty sure her birthday's the 28th. Yeah. Oh, no, that's 28th of January. That was someone that died, yeah. All right. What are we doing? Chris, what did your card say, Joanna, when you looked for this job thing? Alberta's wanting to know, did you do a course, or did someone help you, like teach you with the cards? Yeah, when you do your own cards, Joanna, how about I shuffle this deck? Not Joanna, sorry, Cookie. Cookie, are you still here, Cookie? Cookie, I'm going to do this other deck. No, sorry, Joanna, I'm getting you confused with Cookie again. Cookie was asking about this job. And Cookie's not the one that does the cards, you are. Caribbean Ruby, good night. Hi and good night. Coming and going. Is there anybody that wants another free reading before I go? I'll just stay online a bit longer. I like having a bit of a chit chat. Oh, okay, I'll look at your job. I'm just looking for Cookie if she's still here. Is Cookie still here? Cookie. You will have a job. I just don't think it's the one she applied for. These cards are telling me High Priestess and Queen of Wands. Busy, busy, busy. Trust in her gut, her intuition of what she wants to do. Tarot by Andy does the tarot classes. Yeah, I've been asked, Chris, to teach people this. So I want to do it. I want to put something together. I've already had about 3 people interested in doing it. I've got to work out how much I'll charge for that. And everybody will need is either a notepad or a laptop to put their information down. I'll have to type up some stuff to give people PDF information, and you'll have to buy yourself a deck of cards. And then we all get on Zoom and go for it. So Caribbean, did you subscribe, please? Did you subscribe to the channel? For a free reading, I need you to subscribe first, Caribbean. And Caribbean Ruby, so you want to know about your career. You're living your future. You're living your future. When I had my first at 19, the lady did regular cards. She was fast and good like you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you've already subscribed? Okay, Caribbean, let's have a look. Korea. Hopefully you get nice red cards. I don't know what happened there with Cookie. I thought it was my energy because I was thinking about something else. I'm a bit disappointed at the moment with something. So I was thinking that went into the cards. So then I reshuffled and thought, give me good cards. And then she got, black cards. If they were clubs, it's work. They're not bad. But they were spades. So I'm wondering whether it's something going on around her family and that, because there has been some illness and stuff. Caribbean. Okay, so we got you in 2 minds about something. It's almost like you were passionate about what you were doing with your career, and now you're not so sure. It's almost like someone has affected your job, or circumstances have affected what you're doing with your job. And with COVID on the planet, it could be as simple as that this is you living the dream, following what it is you want to do, and then this is where things come to a boom, stop sign. We have you deciding to go possibly down a new path. You might need to go either back to school, do an online course or something like that to move forward with what it is. You do have a nice surprise coming in about a financial secure future. Something you've been waiting on. It's almost like all your hard efforts are about to pay off because we've got this 9 of Diamonds energy sitting here. Now, there's another way of looking at this. This can be a baby boy and a cesarean birth where you're going to go, she had a baby, she had a cesarean. So you got news coming in about that, which has nothing to do with work unless you work with hospitals, pregnancies and babies. I do see you've got some sort of disruption between you and a male here, Caribbean. This can be where you think one way, they think the other way, and there's a bit of a clash going on. When we're dealing with career paths, it could simply be that you're in two minds right now. You might have been working for so many years here doing a particular kind of job, but your aspiration is elsewhere. So I'd suggest that if you do need to, you might be needing to get new certificates or more training or make some communications there. There's also some sort of problem with travel or movement here. So this can be a forced change of job. Like I said, it looks like things were good, things come to a stop, and then you're like, because of whatever's happened, you now have to find something else. But whatever it is that you find will be very, very successful. But just make sure that you do whatever, any kind of studies or whatever that you need to do. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of wows today. Is Zombie in here again? Oh, he always says he's... Oh, hey there, Zombie, you're here. Are we drunk again, Zombie? I'm going to pull a card for you, Zombie. I know you never asked for a reading. I'm going to pull a card. I reckon he just comes in here to chat up the women, the young girlies. Let's see, Caribbean. What's the messages here? Caribbean. You've got a new direction here. In 1 year's time, you're going to be settled. In 1 year's time, everything's going to look so much different to what it looks like right now. You do need to heal from the past. You've got a card of healing sitting there. You might need to withdraw from a situation as well. It's almost like I feel like you're a little bit brokenhearted about a job or a career choice because it's just not going the way you thought it would. And there's forced changes going on around that you don't like. But then it's going to benefit you in the long run because you've got Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Diamonds. So it's going to benefit you in the long run to make a change. If you are, like I said, working with mothers, babies, pregnancy or surgery or something like that, very successful. But yeah, you've got something to do with baby boy here and possibly a mother card there that's not well at the moment. I'm picking up an energy about a mother that's either not well or maybe she's not here anymore. I totally forgot to tell you, double fives could mean someone that was born or died in May. You do have an energy of someone crossed over. I just said a mother energy, a female energy. There is male energy and female energy on the cards, but I'm picking up on a female energy that's around you. She possibly had surgery that didn't work. You thought it would work, or she didn't get there in time. It might be a male. It might be a car accident. But we also got the head as well. There's something going on with the head because we got double aces here. So we got January and May coming through your reading from someone from the other side. It also could be about your career path, that there will be a turnaround, and by January, everything's going to look different. I've still got this bloody cough. I need to stop talking. Whenever I stop doing the readings all week, on the weekend, when I stop doing the readings on the weekend, this all stops. But I'm sitting in here and I've got this dry blow heater thing there because it's so cold. And then I'm constantly talking and breathing. And it just makes this cough, 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 cough. Anyway, if you ask my sisters, I never shut up. All right, are we done? Are we done, or was there anybody else wanted something? Thank you, Caribbean. It's looking pretty good for you, but I've got to get through this stressful phase at the moment. I suppose if I was younger, he'd flirt with me as well, but I'm just the old bag on the camera. Yeah,